This is Tyson Haskins on your rectangles, here for another profile. We're in Park City at the famous 5 Seeds Cafe to talk to the owners, Tiffany and Andrew Percy.
I'm Tiffany Percy and this is my husband Andrew Percy. We're both the owners of 5 Seeds. It's an Australian style cafe here in Park City, Utah.
We're from Melbourne in Australia, and we met interestingly at a gymnasium, which sort of seems a bit strange now. But we both grew up in Melbourne, in Australia, and just enjoyed the food scene and life there.
We initially started visiting Park City for ski racing. 5 Seeds is named after our 5 children, and they were all involved in some form of ski or snowboard racing. So that's how we ended up here on a part-time basis.
The boys like the shakshuka. That was my favourite at home, and the boys all come in and eat the shakshuka. But I think most of them now are sort of
becoming more health conscious as they're getting older, being teenagers playing a lot of sport. So the acai bowl and the smoothie bowls have replaced the humble hot cake for them, I think. Well, we've been here 3 years full time now.
It's funny, Park City is probably the most Australian type place that we've been to in America in terms of the people and sort of living is similar.
The primary reason for starting up 5 Seeds was to try and replicate a little bit of home here in Park City for us and for other families. I'm a passionate home cook. Feeding 5 kids, have to become inventive and creative. So we both love to eat.
I had a history of eating, so that was eating good food and drinking good coffee. So that was the driver for me.
I think coming from Melbourne, it's a huge cultural melting pot. Our menu at 5 Seeds probably reflects that. We've got shakshuka, which is a Middle Eastern dish, eggs baked in a spicy tomato-based sauce. A lot of the things that we put on the menu were actually things that we enjoyed eating at home and our kids enjoyed eating when we went to our favourite cafe. So that was kind of the impetus for how we came up with the menu.
And the coffee was very hard to find that old style coffee roast in America for espresso coffee. Our coffee is roasted the European style. It's blended from 5 different beans from all over the world. We fly our coffee in every couple of months. We bring in half a tonne from Australia, so that we can create that authentic taste that we can't seem to replicate here. The cafe is in Australia is very much a social place. It's very much a place that you go to catch up with friends.
Celebrate after you've dropped the kids off at school.
But even on weekends and that, a lot of people, even the younger people, would rather go out, have a nice cup of coffee, have some decent breakfast, spend 45 minutes catching up with someone rather than going out for dinner. We wanted to make sure it was quality over quantity, so all our produce and that is freshly cooked. Nothing's pre-cooked. It's all cooked to order.
It's locally sourced.
Everything you do, you need to do the best that you can possibly do, and then it will be what it will be. You can't have any regrets or any doubts about that then, because you've done everything that you can do to make it the best that you can.
We've also been fortunate that we live in a town with great local support, because our locals are the ones that keep us afloat. If you have a vision, stay true to it, have integrity with whatever you do. So we weren't prepared to compromise what we were doing. And I think that's kind of just a really important basic business ground rule when you're starting any business. Raising 5 seeds wasn't enough.
No.
Thank you, Tiffany and Andrew, for having me here at 5 Seeds today. If you haven't stopped here in Park City, make sure and give it a shot. It is truly a fantastic culinary experience. And to check out profiles you've missed, they're all available on Park City Television's YouTube channel. I'm Tyson Haskins. That's another profile.